So, I tried starting one about why I think President Trump is a great president and why I think he won. Like, in my opinion, he won because people grew tired of it. They grew so tired. Hillary ran a terrible campaign. Hillary was just a terrible person. So, people saw through that. Nobody was a big fan of Hillary. I think if she didn't buy out Bernie Sanders, Sanders would have been a much tougher competition run. And I think had they not done that, we might have actually had Sanders as president. Which scares me even more. A socialist for a president. I mean, we had a fascist, we had FDR, and we had a racist, we had Wilson and Andrew Jackson. But yeah, we had that. Trump won because the silent majority is so tired of all this, between the national anthem protesters, between all these people just trashing this country for no reason other than self-worth and gain, to be popular. And he won. People want change, and the Republican Party, I'm sorry to say, is incredibly weak. They're so pathetically weak. They're too busy. How would I put it? If you watch the movie Braveheart, you have all these lords and stuff in Scotland, and they're squabbling over the little territories and a little bit of land, and all this that the king gives them. And that's what the Democrats are. The Democrats are over here being the king of England, and they're squabble over it. Well, don't call me racist. If we go to war, I'll be labeled a racist. I'll be labeled a Nazi. If we go to war against the Democrats, if I stand up for myself and actually say what I want, and say what I feel, and say what the people in my district feel, I'll be labeled this. Well, good. Let them. The Nazi card is being so played out that it's even being dumb. They can't use the racist card anymore because the Democrats are a racist party to begin with. So, you can't sit there and be calling Republicans racist when your party was founded on slavery. So, they lost the race card, and Republicans are just weak. Like, there's a few people I think are strong enough to do things, but more and more I'm disappointed with how they act. They don't get their shit together. They don't vote very well together. They fight between each other so much. And I think there needs to be like a calling of the herd. Voters need to go out and vote these people out. Some of these people need to go. Like, I am disappointed with a good chunk of these people, like, who you might as well call them Democrats, because they vote the Democratic way. And they're not part of our society in the Republican side. They're not for the people. They're not for, the middle class. They're for themselves. And they're trying to make as much money and appease people and stay in office. And that goes on my other point, too, is you need term limits for that. But anyways, Trump was the kind of guy that you needed. You needed someone who was an outsider, who was fired up, who's going to say things off the cuff, and doesn't have a problem saying it. You know what? He loves the country. You can't deny that. He loves America. He loves the troops. He's done more in the last year for the troops than I think the last president did in 8 years. He takes care of it. And I think that was a George Bush thing too. George Bush loved the country and loved his military. He took care of it. And you know what? When you take care of the military, and you show love for your country, it reflects. People start seeing that and go, whoa, patriotism starts there, I think. And we're not shells anymore. And so I think that's important. And he won. And he was able to compete against Hillary, which was entertaining to watch. Because you know why? Hillary thought she was going to go up and probably go against your typical Republican. The one that's just going to be quiet. The one that if she shells out something like, you're just a bigot and racist, he's not going to counterpunch. Mitt Romney was a perfect example of it. At every opportunity. He fired out the first round against Obama. We thought, wow, okay, he's good. But then failed. Just completely backed down. And and it was a landslide loss. We completely lost. Well, the Republicans didn't show up. And I still don't think a lot of Republicans totally showed up on Trump's end. There's a lot of Republicans, some people who, I don't know. I want to see the poll data because I wasn't sure if Christians in the majority voted in Trump. VCY tends to be a very foolish company sometimes with the way they run their political side. They were telling people back in 2012 not to vote for Mitt Romney because he was a Mormon. So, all these things. I would like to see what they said about Trump. I don't know if they did or not. Maybe they recognize their failings. But Trump won because the majority of the people wanted him in the fight. Trump's in the fight. If he could just get Republicans to shut the hell up and somewhat toe the line, somewhat think, I'm going to do this for my country and my people, and yeah, you know what, you're right. Instead, I think they're going to squabble and be completely worthless. I think they are. And the only thing that's going to get it out is term limits and the ability to vote them out. And it's sad. We're going to waste this opportunity we have to make some big change. Tax reduction, where, healthcare reform, you got to do it. All this needs to be done. And I think they're going to waste it. And they're going to piss it away because why not? And I'm proud to actually have voted for him. I'm proud to have him as a commander-in-chief. I think he's an excellent person. An excellent leader. People sit there and go, he's mentally ill or this. Actually, he's not. The guy ran. Still, I don't know if he technically runs it now, but he ran a huge multi-billion-dollar company. So the guy has the ability to actually know about business, which this country needed. And while I still think the country's done, in the sense, I don't know. I think the country hit a turning point where there's no coming back. And I'll talk about that in a different video. But I think as a leader, for at least a short term that we're going to get, hopefully we have him for 8 years. I just hope we do. I hope he continues what he does because he sucker punches the Democrats and they don't know how to deal with it. He sucker punches the millennial side that doesn't know how to deal with it. They've never been told no. They've never been told you're an idiot. So I appreciate you. I thank you, Mr. Trump, President Trump. My hats are off to you, and we salute you 100%. You're an excellent leader, and just keep up the good work.